My friends, the social credit system, the social credit score has come to the United States. You have companies like Airbnb, PayPal, Chase, and other banks canceling not only people that whose views they find wrong, atrocious, whatever, but their family members. We might remember that Airbnb at one point canceled the parents of Lauren Southern from using their platform. And today, Joseph Mercola, the noted anti-vaxxer, states Chase Bank has shut down our business bank accounts along with the bank accounts of my CFO and CFO, as well as their family members, including spouse and child. They've refused to provide any reason for doing so. The oldest account has been active for 18 years. I don't know what Soviet-style system they want to bring us to, because in the Soviet system, if your family member has been convicted of a crime against the state, which were too numerous to mention, which the blue hats these are the people that are prosecuting the crimes in Stalinist times, the blue hats had a quota to meet, and they would throw anybody under the bus. They would just have them sign a confession via torture or via the torture of a family member. And then your whole family was out on the street. They were persona non grata. You couldn't speak to them. This is what's going on in the United States. What happened to the land of the free? Freedom and opportunity that exists here, that you are judged by the merits of your character by each individual person. Now you have the state and the drug companies who are dictating who you can and cannot associate with. Why is this suddenly taking place? Is this the ESG scores? Is this the environmental social governance that Larry Fink has told us that must be forced down upon us? And the power of these corporations to enact such measures, it is far greater than it has been in the past, as the power at the top has centralized, as the number of banks we have reduces. So what is the cure for this? Because we need to talk about the cure too. Number one, be your own bank, and that is Bitcoin, because you can store your wealth hidden from anybody else where they cannot touch it and they cannot prevent you from transacting with it. Losing a bank account can be a very difficult endeavor to operate in the world with. I have lived in different countries where I did not have bank accounts because I was not legally able to have one, and I had to withdraw, and I still had a bank account in the United States. I had to withdraw continuously in cash in the United States, racking up fees, et cetera, and then distributing the cash. It was a pain in the ass. It's much harder when you don't even have a bank account to withdraw from and have to deal with cash. So first of all, Bitcoin is freedom. It allows you to operate, once again, your own bank. And for Joseph Mercola and others that have recently become canceled, because there are other doctors that are persona non grata to the pharmaceutical industry because they speak out against their product and costing them profits. And thus there is collusion within the banking sector at the very top to negate the rights of these people. And the sad thing is that the leftists are saying, well, these corporations, they don't have to do business with somebody that they don't want to. Yet when it comes to baking a cake for a gay wedding or a trans individual, a specialized cake, they are taking the owner of Masterpiece Cake Shops, Jack Phillips, to task, bringing him to court, costing everybody time and money because they want enforcement of what they want, in order that you must provide service to us and do what we say, and we can coerce your labor. But when it comes to the banks, they don't want to extend the same principle to them. And they state openly that the bank should not have to do business with somebody that they don't want to. Look, I'm all for the ability of a business to choose who they want to do business with. but you have to have it both ways, and these people don't. But the antidote to this is Bitcoin, and this is why freedom lovers and those who are in the crosshairs of the government and are able to speak out, in part because we have Bitcoin available to them, and there are going to be increasing number of peoples that are going to pick up on this. But second of all, I am firmly against the banks doing so, and I will dissociate from these people whenever possible. That is why I have stopped using Airbnb, and why I'm going to try to move away from, for example, Chase Bank. I'm going to actually write them a letter stating that I was considering opening a bank account with them because they are offering $600 worth of bonuses, but I'm not going to do so anymore. I'm not going to bring my business to them. And I hope that everybody does the same. But remember, Bitcoin, and stick up for the people who are being deplatformed, because the social credit system is coming to the United States at this very moment. And you and I are going to be in their crosshairs very, very soon. And all those people that are cheering this on, when it shifts and you're in the crosshairs, I can't wait to hear y'all complaining about it and throwing up your hands in the air and crying. And it'll be deserved. And I'll still be on your side, because I think that this is wrong.